lessons involved, contracts. Welcome back, Pisces, to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. This is your finance reading, okay, for the collective. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I got our Buddha here, okay, and I'm already sensing like some unexpected income. Definitely appreciate that. So as we get into the reading, we're going to sit Buddha right there. If you are new to the channel, take a look in the description box. A lot of information there. My online store for booking products and services. We have the Patreon platform if you're interested in joining the members section. Here on YouTube, we have the store. Check that out. All of the winter wear and the community board where all of the information integrates. Okay, the coupon codes, the daily specials, daily motivation, all that. All right, even if you want to see some of our other Pisces, I do feature pages on the page. Okay, so if you're interested in any of my courses, classes, or being featured, get at me. Okay, so we're going to talk about this crazy story. Don't want to put you in the shark's business, okay, because the extendeds are the daily vibe extended is exclusive to the shark members. And this tower came out with the outcome and it wasn't bad. Okay, so for some of you, it's about the severing of poverty ties, which kind of like controlled the daily vibes message. All right, so we'll get into love, which I feel like it may be different. I feel like our daily vibe is like cutting something from the past, releasing anxieties, and on the bright side, for those of you that are waiting on something that you've been manifesting, I feel like it's coming. All right, because we got my lucky black claw root, which is used in a lot of the money magic on the board with the Nine of Swords and the Magician. And I see the Nine of Swords and the Magician as that, you know, that mystical, magical in between where you go into the algorithm to recalibrate your life. Okay, and it's like, what is she talking about? Then maybe we should talk about how to manifest. Okay, check out some of my tutorials or guided meditations. All right, so here we are with the tower coming out. Definitely love that. I didn't do the oracle cards for our introduction right off. I think we'll do one to just kind of like give us a gist, right, of what's going on. But like I said, I'm really feeling unexpected income. I also feel a lot of you guys are rising from the ashes in that Phoenix star power, shedding the shadow, shedding the fears, you know, letting go of the lack of not having enough. You know what I mean? There's destruction and death to that part of you. And it's like rising from the ashes with the Tower card, rebuilding, rebirth, all of my warriors, especially my wounded warriors. And it's like the walls are falling down. Like whatever restrictions, roadblocks that may have been up, if you felt you were blocked in your life, or even had some kind of like unrealistic dreams kind of shattered, okay, your enemies, all of that being pushed away. Okay, it even talks about false beliefs, but crazy enough, the tower also represents Phoenix rising. All right, so like I said, when I took out a few cards to see what we're going to be talking about within your finances, here is the past, the limited beliefs, all right, the self-sabotage, the fear, the binding, the I can't, the nervousness, right, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, the fears, the terror of not having enough, and even some of us kind of holding on too tightly to what we do have. You know what I'm saying? I have kind of discussed with you guys as winter, fourth quarter, the season of, you know, the economic system is more like input and not output. As you notice, like Christmas shopping, Black Friday, all of the companies are kind of like trying to reel in the money from, you know, society. And then the beginning of the year, there's like payouts and income tax renewals and all that kind of stuff. So I did mention, you know, using your finances wisely and living off of what you have, even below your means, you know, so that you can save up, because, you know, for unexpected times. I do get that. But moving into the future, as I stated, with the double card here, Capricorn talks about discipline. And it's like having the discipline to overcome those anxieties, because the magician can manifest whatever he or she needs out of life. And we have like the one here, right? So you are the one. You are Neo. Everybody's counting on you. But in that story, Neo had to have a sharp mental energy. Neo was like a messenger of some sort, and had someone who believed in him. And I don't care what you think, somebody does believe in you, even if it's just me. All right. It talks about the lightning energy and concentration. Okay. Some of you, it's even divine guidance that comes in the nick of time. But with the magician, like I said, it's about creating from what you have, because we know the fool's energy is light. I didn't bring anything. And then, I found 4 aces. And it's kind of like, what do I do with them? So the magician also represents the in-between, whereas the devil could represent the underworld, life, materialism, finances, right? The 9 of Swords representing the in-between, and the magician representing the in-between just represents like a meeting of the mind. Okay? Some of you all could even be, it ain't my thing, but I have, if you watch Sasha did say toward these days, these weeks, end of December, that someone would come in with a deal for you, you know what I'm saying? Or it could have even been, because he's so creative, where the devil is just like a part of you that would talk yourself out of something, that would fear something, that would, just our negative shadow aspects, because not all of our shadow aspects are negative, first of all, but some that may be counterproductive to what it is that you're trying to manifest. So this could be a time for some of you guys to shed the shadow energy, to kind of purge whatever limited beliefs you have. And then also, like I said, with the divine coming in, some of you guys are manifesting things. It's like, keep it to yourself, because unexpected income could be just set back in the side for unexpected times. Or we've been talking about miracles. I think the word itself is a stretch, but I do get that there are some unforeseen, unexplained energies and divine timing and nick of time and faith and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not against that. So as I stated, in the nick of time, something comes through. I feel, looking at the cards, it is something you manifest. Others of you could give credit to the divine, and that is fine, as we talk about faith here and destiny. Okay. Now, in your careers, I feel, if you, like I said, are the magician energy, it's Mercury, so it's communication, it's writing. Okay. Communication could be the internet. Communication could be talking, having meetings, collaborating. It also talks about, business contracts, as, the contract, the devil make deals. Now, not in a negative sense. It's just, hey, man, however you want to take it. Business contracts, like I said, may come your way. It could also indicate that a new idea will start to manifest itself. You will have a divine spark that ignites potential. So use it. Any professions in communication, writing, journalism, speaking, writing, blogs, channels, inventions, or education are possible for you guys. All right. Like what? Writers, stage performers, salespeople. And I think any person in business sells things. I mean, especially if you're an entrepreneur. And I don't care if you are a receptionist, you still have to sell yourself if you want to raise or you're trying to get hired. But journalism and everything is real big. I know the moon was in Libra yesterday. It changes a lot, so I don't know if we still got that Libra energy, but we could. And some of you, it could be very, very strong in your chart. But some of you are going to meet someone new, a karmic connection to someone. And then, like I said, for others of you, this karmic connection could be severing the poverty ties and waiting, to take action. When we don't take action, if you have had a series of unexpected situations in your life, that could be your higher self, source, the divine, the universe, pushing you out of that tower that you should have left. And, as an example, like I tell you guys, I like to use personal experiences sometimes just to kind of, because you guys said, I appreciate how you said that. Okay. So I lived in an apartment for 3 years. Okay. And it was not ideal, with 2 children, and they're the only ones that had their own room. I'm just going to say that. Sleeping on the couch was not comfortable for 3 years. Okay. So I just felt, well, this is all I can afford. I can't go over this. And so 3 years passed and I didn't even really notice it. until somebody says something, you know, they kick you when you're down. You stuck. Why you just stuck in that apartment? Rah, rah, rah. And I was like, damn, that's how they see it. It's like, why else would she be here? She's so great. She's so magnificent and all that. So I was like, damn. And at that time, you know, I told you guys I was into law, whatever. So going to school and really just like proud of myself, kind of like tooting my horn at times. But there was like a mirror. There was reflection. And because I didn't prepare to move or have the courage to move, unforeseen circumstances happen. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm not talking about one. I'm talking like a lot of them. And long story short, over a year later, I'm not in that apartment right now. So, and I do have a different type of respect for preparation, for finances, for financial literacy and education. And I feel a sense of accomplishment in a way. So when I do get finances, I'm proud of them. I do hold on to them if it's an inheritance, like if it's something that the unit, because I do have friends, I do have help, but for the most part, it's been a self journey, right? A self-made business, outside of, like I said, mystical, magical, unforeseen. Okay, look under the couch. Unforeseen energies, and it's like I appreciate under the couch, Chris. I appreciate when I earn and what I earn. And so it's like what I do with it is of a higher caliber. In that Queen of Pentacles energy for some of you, where you are excited about taking care of business. It's not tension to pay bills. You don't have to pay them on payday. You know, you have the income there to, you know, pay them as they're due, not when you can. So a lot of this energy is changing for you guys, especially that unexpected income. I do like, and something that you're trying to manifest is on the way. As we get into the extended, if you're interested, I have pointed out the member section if you join us on the other side. Until next time, Pisces. Oh, look. And then she came out again. Look, I'm talking. See what I'm saying? Feeling stuck, getting pushed out of situations. I can't make this up. So as we get started with the extension, the Empress, growth, expansion, something is coming. The Empress has to make room for all of her babies, child. So we're going to talk a little bit about it, Pisces. I appreciate your continued support. Namaste.